And breathing in through the crown point, down, as if drawing the breath down through the third eye point, throat chakra, heart chakra, upper abdomen, solar plexus, second chakra, lower abdomen, and then base of the spine, root chakra. Exhale as if longer, a little more space between each vertebrae, up, 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 all the way through the neck, through the third eye and crown points. And let's do like 5 more like that. In, all as if drawing in sunshine, crown of the head, all the way down through the front of the body. You can almost feel it kind of illuminate all those 7 chakra points all the way down to the base, your seat. And exhale long up the back, all the way up, growing longer, lighter. Exhaling third eye, crown points, release. And just again, following it for you, your pace. Simple ways to steady the mind on the breath. And just focusing on the breath. Your next exhale, exhale out, exhale out, exhale out. Maybe pause at the end of the exhale. And then one more time, inhaling as if right through the crown of the head. Like as if light pouring down with the breath through third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus, lower abdomen, to the base, root chakra, all the way up the back. Long, 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 out through the third eye and crown points. And then just take an inventory now, even before, just as if, the difference between just a few minutes ago and how things shift really quite dramatically and quickly when we consciously place our attention on the breath. And this practice is really central to so many meditation and philosophical traditions, a way to actually gain more sense of power over our lives and ruling our own world. That when we practice this breathing, focusing on the breath, there's a great emptying, a great spaciousness, a great ease that we cultivate. And in this spaciousness, in this relaxed, more free state, our gratitude blossoms. Our appreciation grows. And we realize that really this life is, you have 2 fixed points. Your birth and your death. And then we do some breathing in between. And so let's bring the hands together at the heart, giving thanks for this breath. And may we meet every breath with the intention to pay more attention to each breath with gratitude for this opportunity to live and breathe right here, right now. And offering this awareness and all our efforts to something grander than ourselves. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may this practice of yoga contribute to that happiness and to that freedom. And let's inhale the prayer up to the sky, all the way up. You can gaze up, lengthen up, really reach up, pull in the low belly, like suck it in so the ribs get higher. Yeah, and really reach up. Let's interlace the hands like so. Take them up towards the sky, lengthen. And really lift. Feel the lower ribs pull in a little bit and feel the back ribs lift up away from the waist a little bit more. And then you can Right ribs lift a little bit, left and right and left. And the whole while the low abdomen is pulling back and up, getting longer in the low spine. And you can take the arms back a little bit, tuck the chin. It gets a little more spacious, a little more into the back of the neck. You can move the head side to side a little bit. And then like really reach the chin towards the chest, towards the earth as the arms go back. And then we'll inhale, gaze up to the sky, hands in prayer again. Exhale, right down through the center, third eye, and to the mouth, and to the heart, and bowing forward. Big long exhale. And then let's rise on up on the inhale. And let's inhale the prayer on up again and just feeling the lengthening. And you can gaze up. And then exhale, like really feel that the quality of the prayer and that connection to the sky meet into your mind's eye and meet to the mouth, this area from which we speak. May it always be of truth and to the heart. And may we be connected to our true heart's desire. And we'll go on up again. Inhale, gaze up. And exhale through the third points all the way down. Let the shoulders drop, but let the crown of the head continue to rise. And one more, just as the prayer goes up, really feel yourself lengthen. Keep the length and exhale right down. Third eye, mouth, and heart chakra. Good. Let's bring the hands to the knees. Big inhale. And we'll just go exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Look over your right shoulder. A big twist. On up, inhale. To the other side, exhale, move back a little bit. Coming through the center, inhale. And to the side, exhale. So you will be aware here with the roll of the abdomen as you come up. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale from the other side. So you get this inward rotation of the shoulder, and then the left one, and look all the way over the shoulder, get the neck into it. We'll just do a couple more like this. You just get a bit into the twist of the spine, get the shoulders moving, circulation through the neck, and lengthening through the low back and the sacrum. Whenever we can encourage circulation throughout the body, it is a way to connect with nature. It is a way to reaffirm, our dependence on all that is nature, currents that move through the airs and the oceans and through ourselves. And let's go one more. All the way over, extend it maybe a little further. And to the other side. Great, and let's go ahead and place the feet on the earth. If you're sitting on something, I'll go ahead and move it to the side. Coming to Malasana. Coming to squat pose for a moment. So just checking this one in. Grow the elbows wide and rise up through the heart. And we're going to reach forward and sit back. And we'll rise up through the heart. I'll show you from the side. So you rise up through the heart, feel this nice straight line of the spine. And then balance on the sit bones. Extend the arms forward, extend the legs forward for a boat pose variation. And then we'll go inhale, and then we'll just go exhale, push. Inhale and exhale. Let's pick it up. You can flex the feet like you're really pushing against the wall. More like just work on the exhale. The inhale will come. Let's keep it up for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's Place the feet down. Let's fingertips forward. Spin the shoulders wide, big inhale. Press through all four corners of the hands and lift the hips. Table pose. Now, we did this last week, I think. We're going to do the Kapala body and try it here. So it's an inhale, and it's faster than what we just did. So it's like this. Lift the hips, and basically just pump out the exhale. Keep the arms long. And so we'll begin. Just about 30 seconds. Good, and inhale, come down. And on your next inhale, rise up tall, really tall. Take the shoulders wide, take the collarbones wider. And we'll exhale, interlace the hands and just round back. Great, nice to see you, good. And tuck the chin. Good, and then come on up, so rise up. Let's come to a seated position again. And how about cross the legs, bring the other foot in front. And if you're fine sitting on the earth here, maybe a little more warmed up, or if you want to scoot that thing under the hips, that's fine. We'll just do another version of Kapala body. And this time take the arms up alongside the ears like so, thumbs out like so. And we'll just do another 30 seconds like that. So it's inhale and then really pump, 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 pump. Try to just exhale, 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 exhale without worrying about an inhale. Great, and then we'll just take the prayer up again. Big inhale. And let's take the arms out nice and wide, nice and wide, nice and wide. Good, let's just pull them back for a moment, get big in the heart. And then we'll bring the arms straight out, make a fist with the hands, and just do a few rolls of the wrists. Yeah, getting all the circulation through the neck, shoulders, chest region, where the lung meridian is and the heart meridian. So lots of breathing practices just to heighten our awareness of our breathing. Good. And then let's go ahead and bring the arms up as we bring the knees up. Place the hands of the feet on the earth and hands to the heart. Again, Malasana coming on up. And then from here, we'll do another version of Kapala body. Let's bring our hands together like this. If you're on the toes, that's fine. First finger forward, bring the arms alongside the ears, and then we'll do a big inhale in just 30 seconds. And when you're ready, exhale, 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 empty it out. Inhale, lift it high. And then exhale, we'll just place the hands down on the earth. Roll over on top of the toes and bring the knees to the earth. So tucking the toes. This time we'll actually, let's go ahead and take the knees nice and wide. We usually have the knees together here. Let's take them wide. And try to see if you bring your heels in like so, then you can take your knees to the earth and kind of sit on your heels to see about that. Knees wide. It's just a little variation off when we do it with the feet together. Yeah, and then let's just take the arms out. Big inhale. And exhale, Garudasana, arms left under the right, and we'll just take them up and down and up and down, like really just wakening up the whole backside of the upper back and shoulders. Good, and let's take the arms out, big inhale, and then other arm on top, inhale up and down and up. Yeah, just a few like this. Just getting a little more range. Great, now we'll take them out nice and wide. And let's go ahead and walk forward. Come the top of the feet on the earth. And just press the top of the feet into the earth. Hands in tabletop pose. And lift the knees. So you're just pressing into the top of the feet. You know, tuning into this shape of the table so that the arms are nice and long. And you're getting that nice extension on the top of the feet. And this is nice core work. Yeah, so just emphasizing the nice work we just did. And Kapalabhati, low abdomen. Yeah, and then when you're ready, take the knees down and we'll inhale into a cow pose. Nice big arch. Reach the heart way forward. Grow the arms extra long. Exhale, pulling in the belly round, round, round. Tuck in the chin. Inhale, like really centrally, like move into every vertebrae. In the space between each vertebrae, as you come to the arch shape and then really long arms. Exhale, take your time so that you get the full benefit of the complete exhale and a full inhale. Maybe takes you into a little more spaciousness in your arch. Reach the heart forward and one more exhale. And one more inhale. Nice and big arching up the heart. Let's gaze forward and tuck the toes, shift it back and up, down, or facing dog. Feeling the hips gently grow the side body long. Keep spreading through all four corners of the hands. So really tuning into the connection of the ball of the hand, all the four knuckles of the fingers extending onto the earth, just like all the five knuckles of the toes extending onto the earth, and reaching way back and down with the heels as the hips rise up even higher. Yeah, you can just give a little shake to the head. And then let's go way up high on the toes and tippy the toe, the feet, all the way up to the hands. And as the feet come down, spread the toes. We were talking about this last week, how you can look at your toes here and see, you know, it's as if like right through, you can even touch your finger to the top of the big toe joint and feel that connection all the way onto the floor and beyond the floor to the earth, and then the little toe joint, that's extending broad and deep. And the center of the heel, and all those 3 points, just as we do that, this is a way to bring awareness of the lifting of the inner arch of the foot. And just as the inner arch lifts, let the heart lengthen out of the hips. The heart comes forward, front of the belly long, big inhale. And exhale, tilt your tail towards the sky. Maybe you don't fold that much, or maybe you fold a lot, but just feeling that connector of the top of the hamstrings to the pelvic bone. And then one more inhale, lengthen out. Take the shoulders back, draw the chin in a little bit so you take any roundness out of the spine. Exhale, hinging at the hips. You can bend the knees as needed. And then we'll go one more, lengthening out. And exhale, hinging at the hips, bend as needed, and let the head hang here. And let's just take it in here. Inhale it right here. And on your exhale, bend your knees, pull in the belly, let the arms hang as you round up one vertebrae at a time. Being aware of the tripod of each foot as you emerge up to Tadasana, standing tall. And And then do a little check-in, little pelvic tilt forward, which takes the tail out a little bit, maybe a micro bend of the knees. So you can just feel a nice support, a little, so we're not locking back and shifting the hips forward, but a little counter action of that. And keep that awareness as you rise up onto the ball of feet and lift the arms and extend long, lift the heels high, and maybe just a little tailbone tilt out as you pull in the ribs and lengthen and breathe and balance. Great, lifting a little higher, one more breath. Great, and we'll exhale, hands to the heart. And let's take it out and up, inhale. And we'll reach with the heart, extend through the heels as you fold all the way forward. Let's go ahead and inhale forward as we take the left foot back, high lunge. Feel the right knee right over the right heel. Exhale, back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. Really splash the heart big. Exhale, knees down, hips back to child's pose, nice and long. Inhale, round through cat, all the way to cobra. Lengthen the heart up and out of the hips. Gazing forward as you exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Let's inhale the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, right foot right behind the right hand, rather, back a few inches. Take your left heel to the earth, turning it in a little bit. Press through the feet, and we'll come on up to warrior one. So right into it. Yeah, and then the warrior one, let's inhale up. And then exhale, lengthen so you have a diagonal from the outer left heel through the arms. And then we'll go big inhale here. And let's exhale, just take the elbows back. Inhale, arms alongside the ears. Exhale, take the elbows back. And then play around with your awareness of the feet. Tripod of each foot. We'll just do 5 of these. And keeping the toes spreading. So it's really the bones of the feet that are firmly extending towards the center of the earth. Exhale long. Good, let's inhale all the way up with the arms. Exhale, shift it forward, warrior 3. And lift it big. Good, and then we'll go on up with the left leg. It can bend like we did last week. Let's try that for a moment. And we'll go, let's do as we did last week, where we go arms to the left. Inhale, leg to the left, arms to the center. And exhale, arms and left leg behind, arms to the right. Inhale the center. And exhale, we'll go twist, trying to catch your balance. Inhale back to center and to the other side. And then, we just like shift it, trying to stabilize through the center and through the foot. Back to center and to the other side. Getting that nice twist. Good, next time, place the foot back and over. Let's bring to Yani Mudra, and that's a big side bend like so. Great, and then we'll bring the feet together. Inhale the arms all the way up. And all the way forward, exhale. Inhale, gaze forward as you take the right foot back, high lunge. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, like to a perfect plank, not sagging the hips, not piped. Exhale, back like really into the exhale, child's pose. Inhale, around and up to cobra. Really reach the heart up and forward. Exhale, gaze forward as you take it up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up to the sky. Exhale the left foot behind the left hand. Turn your right heel in right away. Press through the feet to float on up with the arms. Traditional warrior one to start to gaze right up through the heart to the sky. And then exhale, shift it forward to an angle. Inhale here, big heart. So the abdomen's engaged, hips are square forward. And exhale, elbows as if they want to reach back and touch each other. Inhale, arms alongside the ears. And exhale, like you can get a lot of action here in the upper back. A big awareness to the back side. As we bring awareness to the back side, we get more spacious in the front side. Yeah, keep the belly really engaged here. So all this support through the center line. And one more big inhale. Exhale, take the elbows back. Inhale, arms alongside the ears. Exhale, shift it forward, warrior three. Like reach your center of your right heel back and the crown of the head forward, get really long. And then we'll come on up, take the right leg up high and lift it. Big inhale. And then exhale, we'll take it over to the left as the arms go to the right. Inhale through the center and around, right leg behind, and left leg, try not to touch it. Take the twist as far as you can take. We'll just do a couple more. See how far you can twist. Like once you realize, okay, there's all this balance happening, but it's really about this big twist. The last time taking the right leg behind, we'll take it back and side bend, Yani Mudra. Great, and we'll bring the feet together, hands to the heart. And let's come to chair pose. Big inhale, let the fingertips just drape across the earth back. Inhale on up. And then we'll go exhale back. Really sit back. Inhale on up. Keep the hips down as the heart rises and lengthens. Exhale, maybe sit a little lower, arms back. And then one more as you come up with the heart, but keep the hips low. Feel the tripod of each foot. Yeah, really lengthen. Feel how the legs support you. And breathe, just 5. And 4, maybe sit a little lower. 3, and maybe, you shift a little bit forward and back. And last breath. And then we'll fold all the way forward. Let's inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, hop or step it back, plank pose. And find your plank. Spread the fingers. Now you're going to shift a little bit side to side. Feeling the nice support of the strong core. And then try to see if you can even here feel the tripod of the feet. So that same action where the 3 points extend, which instantly you may feel it in the knees. This is what you lift the inner arches, it lifts the inner knees. Breathe strong. 3, Om. 2, Om. And 1, exhale, chaturanga, or stay in plank, gaze forward, either way. Inhale, knees can come down. Heart lifts up dog. Let's exhale back, child's pose. Big long exhale. Let's take the elbows to the earth. Let the elbows slide forward a little bit, heart forward for caterpillar pose. Tail up for a moment. Really reach the tail up. Yeah, and then the hips to the earth, top of the feet to the earth. And just rise up, so letting that part of the back we've been working really lift you. And exhale, third eye to the earth, release. Inhale, feel it float up so the hands can even just hover above the earth. And exhale, coming down. And one more inhale on up. And exhale down. Good, bring your hands back maybe a little. And then slowly come up, really engage the legs, squeeze the inner thighs together, and find your way up to a higher cobra without dropping into the low back. So I find that I need to scoot the hips forward, shoulders over the wrist, to come all the way up nice and long. And gaze forward as you take it up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's just take one big breath here. Exhale nice and long. And we'll take the right leg up to the sky. Exhale. Let's bring the right foot right behind the right hand again, left heel down. And float on up to warrior one. Big inhale. And then exhale this nice diagonal line. Inhale here. Exhale into warrior three. Big lift, inhale. Exhale really long. And keep the length as you reach back to your left ankle. Catch it. Balancing. Spin the left shoulder open. And lift the heart for dancer pose. Really lift. Great, and when you're ready, bend your right knee. Keep hold of the left ankle. And bring your right fingertips to the earth, or to a book, or to a block. And then really reach your left heel up, or your left knee up, your left shoulder up. Check in your right foot, it stays right where it is. And then you can release it for half moon. Extend long through your left heel. Really feel the left ribs lift you. And like a heavenly pull up through the left hand for half moon. Good, let's go ahead and take the top hand down. Square the hips up. And we'll just go up onto the right toes. Lift your left leg. And exhale, just take your left foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot down. On up, inhale. Exhale, down. Really lift the right heel as you lift the left leg. And down. And on up again. Great, and down. Let's place it right next to the right foot. Give a little wiggle waggle of the hips. Lengthen the heart way forward. Big inhale. Pulling in the belly, tilt the tailbone up to the sky as you fold. Uttanasana. Chair pose. Utkatasana. And exhale, sit just a little lower. Inhale, big heart, really arching on up. Exhale all the way forward. Lengthening out, prepping to go back to plank. Remember, if you step back, do the other foot or hop. And just spread through it. Let's shift the shoulders forward, way forward, and then back, and forward, and back. Just a couple more like that. Just feeling your range of the wrist, feeling the core support you. Good, the next time you come forward, like feel the tailbone slightly lift as you pull the elbows in to tap the ribs, lower a little bit or a lot. Chaturanga. When it's time to inhale, like keep that strength of the arms to lift the spine long. Exhale up and back, downward facing dog. Let's go up with the left leg, inhale. And we'll exhale it just right behind the left foot, bring the right heel down. Press through the feet and come on up. Big inhale. Yeah, exhale nice and long. So sometimes this kind of a shape for warrior one can work better for low back for some people. Big inhale. And then we'll shift it forward to warrior three, catch it. All the while, keep spreading the toes of the left foot. Feeling all 3 points of the left foot, reaching long to the right. We'll reach back to the right ankle. Keep the length. And then kick the right heel back so it can really spin open your right shoulder. And breathing. All the while breathing. Right? That's what we're doing between these 2 fixed points. And let's bend the left knee. Take the left fingertips to the earth. Born to breathe. And then, when it's time, we leave the body. Let's feel it really open up. Extend your right heel. Extend your right arm up, half moon. That however we are in our body is gracious and filled with grace and gratitude. All the opportunity to feel and be and breathe in the body. Let's take the top hand down. Square up the hips, inhale. Exhale, lift it up really high on that left heel. Take it up higher, inhale. And then exhale, right foot down right next to the left. We'll take it on up, inhale, and down, exhale. Just doing 5 on each side. Like, just breathe it out. Last one, lift it really high, and exhale, place it right next to the left. And let's roll onto the outer ankles here. The feet are about hip width apart. You can roll onto one and then the other, or both at the same time. So you can see that. Yeah, just depending on your ankles, how much they'll go, but that gives you a little bit of a range. And fold as you're ready. You can take the opposite elbow. Maybe sway a little bit side to side. Then when you're ready, let the arms release. And take a nice seat, coming into chair pose. Inhale on up. Exhale, sit a little lower and reach a little higher. Let's press through the feet, come all the way up, big arch. Exhale, Samastiti, hands to the heart. Let's go for one more round. Inhale, chair pose, nice and long. Let's take it all the way up with the arms, folding all the way, exhale. Lengthening out, prepping for plank. Exhale, stepping or hopping back, plank, and chaturanga if you like, elbows in. Inhale, big heart, lift. Exhale, up and back. Let's inhale the right leg up. Let's bend the right knee and take it open in the hip. Just get really nice and long. You can come onto the outer left foot if you like. You can shift the hips so that you just tap the right toes behind for a side plank version. Or more of a back bend, or a little bit of both. If you want a little bit of both, you can just pivot your left heel and take your hips up to the sky. Big breath wherever you are. And on your next inhale, let's float the right leg back and up. Exhale, the right foot right behind the right hand. Turn your left heel down. Come on up, warrior one. Exhale it to a nice diagonal. From this diagonal, pull your left arm back. And then feel it pull you back to warrior two. Now you might scoot your left foot back further. Keep your right knee square forward. And we'll go up and back. Inhale. I'll do it on this side so you can see me. And then let's just gather around the right side and bring it around like so. So nice warrior. Inhale, up and back, gather the left arm. Let's just like gather around this like vortex of beautiful energy that is the gut. You know, we're all bacteria. Truth is. And, you know, the majority of each of us is, you know, some form of bacteria or product of, right? Yeah, and so like just all this energy around like healthy gut bacteria. Yeah, and let's go up and back one more time. Good, and then you can exhale right elbow to the knee or hand to the earth or whatever you like. Left arm alongside. And really, you can drop the hips a little more, make your right knee shift out to the right, and then really engage the belly. All this core work we've done, draw in the low belly. Yeah, you can do a little shift of the hips for you, trying to find the most spacious. And one more big breath. Let's exhale the left arm up to the sky and the right leg straight, and the right hand to the right ankle or shin or floor. And just feeling the full extension of the triangle pose. And then right here, beware of the feet. Beware of all 3 points of each foot. And as they extend towards the earth, the big lift of the inner arches of the feet and the inner knees. Gazing up right at the end. And let's take the top hand down. And we'll walk it over to the side. Parallel the feet, lengthen out through the heart. Yeah, nice long exhale, spreading the toes. Let's bring the hands right under the heart. So right a level with the shoulder. Big inhale. And we'll go right hand to the right ribs. Spin it open, but don't move the hips. Keep the legs exactly the same length. Inhale, right hand down. Exhale, left hand to the left rib. Spin, twist, look up. Inhale, hand to the earth. Exhale, so the tendency is to drop down your left hip as the right elbow, and then the right hand goes up to the sky, but keep the hips level. Inhale to the earth. Exhale, spinning, so notice the legs stay exactly symmetrical. This will keep the hips square. Following your breath, exhale into your fullest. The legs and the core abdominal muscles keep the hips like you could balance a cup of tea on your sacrum. We'll do one more to each side, like with each exhale, go into the fullest extent of your twist. And coming down. And when you're ready, exhale, fold a little further. Maybe elbows come to the earth. Maybe crown of the head comes through the earth. Just release the neck. Grow the legs long. One more deep breath. And then we'll walk the hands to the front foot. Let's turn the whatever foot is forward. I think you can do right. And fold over, right, we're over here. Yes, just fold over, nice and long. Reach back through your back foot, big breath. And let's just exhale the left foot up to meet the right. We'll come right into chair, big inhale. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, big arch. And all the way forward, exhale. Prepping for plank, inhale. If you step back last time, other foot or hop, chaturanga. If you like, elbows in, gaze forward. Inhale, urdhva dog. Adho Mukha, down, down. Flip the left leg up to the sky. Bending the left knee, take it up. Coming onto the outer right foot already is going to give you more support that you can start to lift your left arm. Now, if you want to come to the side plank first, just shift your right shoulder over your right wrist and bend your left knee, tap your toes to the earth. So that's a nice variation on the side plank. Yeah, and if you like, you can tuck your right heel back to bring it to a partial wheel. Good, and when you're ready, we'll spin on the right toes, left leg up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, right heel down. Float it on up, big inhale, gaze up through the heart. Exhale, lengthen forward. You can already start to reach your right foot back. And keep reaching your left arm forward as your right arm goes back. So this version of warrior two. And then feel the right arm pull you up, shoulders level, this way, shoulders level over the hips. Yeah, spread the toes. And let's go up and back. Let's bring the right arm behind this time. And exhale, left arm forward. So little variations, up and back. Keep the belly really engaged as you go up and back. So that your spine is really supported here. And the whole thing is like this big lifting up out of the hips. Let's take it up and back one more time. You can sit a little lower into the right heel, left heel, and on over to your side angle, left elbow to the knee or hand to the earth. And then reach as long as you can, right arm alongside the right ear. Like really reach it. Feel how long the spine grows. Yeah, and keep the feet engaged. Keep the toes spreading. One more breath. And as you exhale, right arm up, left leg straight. For Trikonasana. Keep the belly engaged. Yeah, so these transitions that the legs and the hips do, we can forget about supporting the spine. Yeah, so even here, it seems you're still, but how much can you like really pull back in the belly, gaze up to the sky, and when you're ready, we'll bring the top hand down. Let's walk it over to the side again. And just bend the knees, interlace the hands behind the back, rise the heart forward, big inhale, and exhale, take the arms over as far as they'll go. Just a few breaths. Feeling into the feet, feeling into the lengthening of the legs, and really feeling the low abdomen pull up and in to allow lengthening of the exhale. And then when you're ready, just let the hands float back towards the hips and to the earth. Take a big breath here with the hands on the earth. And a nice long exhale as the legs go longer and the neck releases. We'll walk the hands to the left foot. And turn your left foot forward. Reach your right heel back. Just get nice and long, folding over. Even here, notice what the role that abdomen plays. Great, and then we're gonna bend the left knee high lunge, just like so. Big inhale. And you might come on your fingertips, and then we'll just do a quick switch, right foot forward, left foot back, like so. High lunge on the right side. And let's take it to low lunge on the right side. Left knee to the earth. And you can keep the hands to the earth, or if you want to bring a back bend into it, bring the hands to the knee, or arms alongside the ears. Or if you want more of a back, you bring your left hand down the back leg. And it's the crescent moon shape. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and just walk the right foot over to the left and come into pigeon pose. Just check in with your hips. So sometimes scooting the hips forward, give more room in the knee. And the back foot can press into the earth. Really lengthen the rib cage up out of the hips, rise the heart. So there's the pigeon. And when you're ready, you can come over for the sleeping pigeon. Laying your rib cage on top of the right thigh. Stack the hands or stack the fists so that you can rest the head without strain on the neck. And then the shoulders can really release. Take the elbows wider. And breathing really consciously. Deep in, full exhale. All these shapes to explore our experience of the breath. What an amazing thing to be in this breathing organism. Incredible. Good. And in this relaxed state, place your hands on the earth. Just let the head hang. Pull the elbows in a little bit and press up from the earth. Feeling yourself emerge on up. Let's rinse out the right leg, take it back, down dog. Then do a little shift side to side. And then when you are ready, we'll bring the left foot forward and bring the right knee down. Do a lunge. Any variations you like. The back toes can be tucked to the top of the foot to the earth. Hands can be on the floor or the knee or the variations of the arched shapes. And then when you're ready, we'll just walk the left foot over to the right. Flexing the toes, flexing the ankle can give you some space. Kind of position as straight as you can, but without strain on the knee. You can tuck the foot back as much as needed. And then like really lift, you can use the arms even to help yourself lift the whole rib cage up out of the hips. So the true pigeon is like a very active pose. People usually just like, let's do pigeon because they just want to flop over and rest. But like this is the pigeon. It's like all about like the pigeon chest, you know, they're just like these light upright, and they kind of do this as they walk around. They're like, no pressure on the low back. And then whenever you come forward, keep it long. Keep it really long in the spine. And find a place to land your third eye, a soft spot to the forehead. And right away, feel how the body just naturally settles to the earth. We notice this profound happening that when we just release our hold, our grip, our doingness, our efforting, the body just naturally finds its harmonious, balanced, easiest state. Take a deep, deep breath. Using the hands on the earth, pull the elbows in a little bit. You can keep the eyes closed as you press your way up to seated. Let's bring the back leg around to the front leg, and we'll go ahead and just wrap the fingers around the knees, pull the belly in, pull the chin in, and round. You can pause anywhere that just feels good, a nice extension. It's kind of a nice counter pose to the hip opener and the back bending. And then when you're ready, roll onto your back, hugging the knees in. As the head comes to the earth, like just let go. Feel yourself consciously release the grip and rock a little bit side to side. So having tight grip on our bodies, on our ideas about how we are presenting ourselves, how we appear, a tight grip on how others should act, or on anything at all. This is not control, right? It is not power. When we are relaxed, let's bring it back to the center. Take the feet to the earth. And let the palms roll up into the sky. When we allow ourselves space to really trust, even the physical nature of things, that we just let go. We are held and supported by the earth. And you can go ahead and take the legs out long. If there's any other shifts or movements you need at this point, you can do that. But when you come to Shavasana, just like really reach the legs out longer. Reach the shoulders out wider. And just a few moments here to really settle. Eyeballs settle back. Inner gaze, third eye. Bring your attention to the breath. In the spaciousness, as we let go, we are freer to feel who we are. Feel the pulse, the energy of the divine self that is in you and that is in all things. And in this place of knowingness, we rule our world. So take just like 5 fully free breaths, free of distractions, free of any holdings or grippings, free of anything that holds you back from being just fully open and relaxed and free to be fully you.